Donald Trump trounced his opponents on Super Tuesday. That means some of his existing policy ideas are getting closer and closer to a reality test, and one of the most controversial ones is his proposal to build a colossal wall along the United States-Mexico border. In last week's CNN debate, he told voters how he would get it done.
Now, the wall is $10 billion to $12 billion if I do it. If these guys do it, it'll end up costing $200 billion. You need 1,000 miles, and it's a real wall. This is a wall that's a heck of a lot higher than the ceiling you're looking at. This is a wall that's going to work.
But here's a closer look at what Trump's wall would entail. First of all, the current wall spans the entire length of the 2,000-mile U.S.-Mexico border, mostly in fragments. It consists of about a dozen different types of barriers, from vehicle barriers to pedestrian fencing. The U.S. has already built about 700 miles of the wall as a result of the 2006 Secure Fencing Act. Most of it's in California, Arizona, and New Mexico. Trump wants at least 1,000 miles of wall along the border, particularly in Texas. The highest the current wall gets is a mere 18 feet, which is nothing compared to the 30-foot wall Trump proposed last year in August, or the 50-foot one he later amended in October, or the 35-foot one from February, or the 41-foot one a little later in the month, or the 45-foot one from a few days after that, or the most recent figure, 55 feet. As for the wall's material, Trump wants to use precast planks of concrete like you see along some highways. He wants the wall to have a big, beautiful door that would only let in good immigrants, while keeping bad ones out. In the end, the massive project could require twice the amount of concrete as the Hoover Dam. But Trump's wall would run into complications here especially, along the Texas border, where the Rio Grande River demarcates United States territory from Mexico. 65% of the border is in Texas, but Texas currently only has 150 miles of barriers. And that's because Congress has run into a number of complications there. First of all, U.S.-Mexico treaties prevent either side from building anything within the Rio Grande's floodplains. That means the U.S. has to build fencing primarily on the private property of Texans, especially ranchers, who don't generally want to sell their land to the federal government. The issue of eminent domain in Texas, or land condemnation, where the government sues or compensates individuals for permission to build in their backyards, adds a tremendous cost to Trump's project. While some engineers have pinned the cost of Trump's wall at $25 billion, $15 billion more than he's proposed, land condemnation could drive the price tag up even higher.